on the ground.
All right, here we are. A little bit of a late start. We'll see how long we're doing the announcing here. I'm here with
Sure, Sauce.
How are you? All right, Zevi Samit inbounding for TABC under the hoop. Zevi out to Yoni Man. Zevi, corner three. That's short. I think Frisch got a piece of that, Shua.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Shua, let's break it down. Give me your keys to the game, Shua.
Samit, a little bit hurt, shaking down with the left arm. But if he can step up, play big with the injury.
That's it. It's not a secret for TABC. They're going to need a lot from Zevi Samit.
They're also going to need to limit Billy Krause. As that last game, he had a very big game.
That's right. Billy has a considerable size advantage. And here's Yoni Man, a little pull-up jumper. And he gets a friendly roll. And TABC is going to need that. Yoni Man can get that short little jump shot almost any time he wants. And if he's hitting that, they're a tough team to stop.
Yep.
Here's Zakheim. Most of the Frisch offense will run through him. That's a three, and that looked great out of his hand. Rebounded by Ari Kamenetsky. Ari pushes it up to Katie Samit. Corner three, rims out. Rebounded by Huda Morris. Great rebound over to Ari. Ari, deep three. Oh! And the foul
on the three. Wow.
As the TABC student section erupts. Who's in charge of those guys? Oh, that's me. Oh, no.
Frisch, absolutely silent.
Timeout, Frisch.
Wow.
Bedlam here. You'd think the game is over. It's just 6-0, and we're getting settled here. Yeah. Well, not less than 2. We'll get technical here, but.
Look at me, G-Mac.
Anyway, Shua, big rebound there by Yehuda Morwitz, who passed it to Ari with the shot. Zevi Samit, over. Who?
Was it deep 3 ups?
That was deep. That was a couple feet behind the line. This is Ravitz Rabovsky. I'm here with Shua Schloss. And the gym is packed right here.
Quick timeout by Frisch. Let's see if they can change it up a little. Counter TMC's.
That's it. If you're the Frisch coach, you're telling your guys, relax. This is going to be a long game. This game will not be a blowout one way or the other. I'd be shocked at that. And you want to just calm your team down. Kamenetsky looking to make a 4-point play here, and he puts it in. 7-0 TABC right out of the gate. And here we go again. Zakheim had a good look at 3 last time down. Containing him will be important for TABC.
Morwitz not giving him anything, not letting him go right.
You're going to have to help me out with some of the names here, Shua. That's Billy over to, I think it's Weinberger. Sorry, I wasn't planning on announcing this game. And there's a nice pass as Frisch moved the ball around very nicely. And if you thought it was going to be a shutout, you were wrong, as it's now 7-2.
TMC still got a 5-point lead.
You know, Shua, this gym is so loud, it's going to be very hard for the coaches to communicate plays to their teams. I don't know if the sound is picked up over the audio here, but it is loud in here. Here's Man over to K in the corner, out to Morwitz. Morwitz swings around to Man. There's that pull-up jump shot, and that rims out.
Whoever can communicate better throughout the game definitely will have a much better advantage.
Absolutely. Teams want to run their offense, don't panic. Again, no shot clocks, so patience is big. It's no secret here. Frisch will either look through Zakheim or try to get it inside. They almost turned it over there. As here's number 44. That's Billy, and that's a ticky-tack foul, and TABC's got to be smart. You don't need to reach in against him 30 feet from the hoop.
Also got to watch the fouls with the big men. Fouls will be going inside all game. Got to be conservative.
You know, Shua, I always say you can't teach size.
It's true.
Here's Zakheim. Zakheim looking to set up the offense. Zakheim gets a nice screen, swings it around. Frisch, they had a nice look. Almost stolen by Zevi Samit, recovered by Frisch. Ari with a quick double team. Frisch gets a nice look at 3, but that's off and rebounded by Yehuda Morwitz. Morwitz looking to push the tempo, gets it up to Zevi. Zevi attacks the basket. Layup no good. Zevi looking a little out of sorts, but we expected that. I'm looking.
He'll get back into it.
Exactly.
It's only a matter of time.
That's fine. The key is you want him aggressive and
keep shooting.
Exactly. Frisch had some nice looks, but they haven't gone in yet. They're running a little weave up top and miscommunication. Ooh, almost backcourt here. Zakheim.
Good save.
Zakheim goes right. Obviously, he's a lefty, looking to get back to his left hand, but he can finish right, I think. Here's that kind of nice step back jump shot. No good, but rebounded by Frisch. No good again. And he puts it in.
Time's a charm.
Little Moses Malone there, if you get the reference.
Yeah.
As the score is now 7-4.
This gym just keeps getting louder and louder.
Here's Mois. Mois top of the key. They get over to Ari. Ari in the corner for three. No good. And TABC, they're going to have to make those shots if they want to win this game. It was a good look, and Ari's a great shooter, so that's a good shot if you're TABC. Here's Zackheim. Zackheim on the left wing. That's the screen. All the way to the, almost stolen. Here's Krause. As that is an offensive foul drawn by Yoni Man. You know what? You're not going to block the shot, so you may as well try to draw the charge, and that's exactly what he did.
That's exactly what we need to do on defense to counter Frisch. Frisch has a few great bigs now on the court.
That's it. As Yoni was in great position. Did he sell the call? Maybe a little bit, but it's all right.
Hey, it works.
He sold it, and the ref bought it.
Itzy Weiss checks in.
Here's Yoni Man. Yoni Man top of the key. Yoni dribbling all the way to the basket. Absorbs the contact and puts it in right over Billy Krause.
Took
Great
what
finish.
they were giving him.
As TABC.
Shout out to Mr. P.
9-4 TABC. Krause jump shot. Interesting. And he gets the friendly roll. All right, Coach wants him taking that. And you know what? If he can knock down a few of those shots, that'll give the Storm a lot of trouble.
2:20 left. Salmon for three. It's good. Wow.
That is a great sign for the Storm.
They needed that.
12-6. About 2 minutes to go here in the first. Zach on top of the key.
Had a good look on a shot.
That's a wide open layup, and clearly a defensive rotation miss there.
Good vision
by the Storm.
Good vision by Frisch.
Yeah, it was great vision. Again, you got to communicate. TABC's in the man. So you have to communicate a little bit better than that. There's Moritz over to Ari. Ari in the corner. Ari back to Yehuda. Yehuda open three. He puts it in! 15-8. Sure, I told you, it's a make or miss team, and they have made some shots. That was a wide open shot for Yehuda, and he put it in.
They've been moving the ball around enough to get those good open shots that they can and will hit.
Itzy Weiss, great defense there on Zackheim. That's a left-handed scoop, no good. Oh, that's a foul on Yoni Man.
Good follow-up to get that offensive board. .129 left in this first quarter.
As we are being blocked now by the dozens of fans streaming into the gym.
First shot is good.
As it is a full house here. And we're having kids asking for shout-outs. Sure, any guy asking for a shout-out clearly doesn't get it. Someone just got to tell Harry Orlinsky that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, here we go. As Frisch, they hit both free throws. I was screened. I think they did.
Yep.
15-10 as the Storm bring the ball down the court. Here's Yoni Man. 1:23 left. Yoni over to Zevi, deep on the left wing. Zevi swings it over to Yoni. Yoni back to Zevi. Zevi will fire three. No good. Again, that's a good look, though. I'm surprised Frisch is giving it to him. And that's a shot I'm okay with him taking. Here's Zackheim coming the other way. Zackheim against Morris. TABC looks to be, I'm not sure what they're in defensively. I guess it's a straight man, although Zevi is sagging off of his guy. Here's Zackheim. Zackheim, nice crossover dribble. Yehuda staying right with him as he goes to the basket, kicks it in the corner. An open three missed. And, Ari Karneski got hit there.
Good box out to draw a foul.
As we have 47 seconds left here in the first. TABC up by 5. Let's see, they will not, knowing how TABC plays, they will not hold for one here. That's not their style.
Kindler checks in, very solid.
That's true. Yeah, we have Noam Kindler there in the corner. Maybe they will hold for one, although I doubt it. Here's Yehuda, top of the key, yo-yo dribble. As Frisch is in the zone, I would sit back here, Shua. I would hold for one.
It's like Samus trying to get open.
Here's Yoni Man. Yoni Man on the wing. Yoni, a little skip pass, a dangerous pass, caught by Noam Kindler. Noam swings it out to Zevi. Zevi, one dribble, floater, no good. Rebounded by Frisch. 11 seconds to go, plenty of time. Here comes Zakheim, Frisch down 5 in the end of the first. Zakheim on the left wing. I don't think he'll pass this. Oh, tough pass just at the last second. And they hit the layup. Great look by Max Zakheim. You know, he was caught in the air there, a little dangerous, but...
definitely not planned, but definitely worked out well.
That's where hang time can help, because if I jump up and I don't know where I'm going with it, it's a travel about a split second later. But when you can stay elevated, gives you just enough time. Anyway, let's recap. Let's recap that quarter. I think it's about 3-point shooting, Shua.
I agree. I think if Zevi Samet can connect on a few more of those open shots, TABC could definitely pull ahead. But he's got to keep shooting. I mean, he's not 100%. That's clear. But even him at 95% is still better than most.
That's true. And Zevi definitely took a lot of shots. But again, I think
he needs that. He
needs to get in rhythm. And Yehuda Murwitz and Ari also hit big shots. That's going to be very important going forward.
Also, Murwitz playing great defense on Zakheim.
Yeah. Again, like I told you, TABC was up 7-0, but I'd be shocked, Shua, if this game wasn't within 8-9 points going into the fourth, one way or the other, which basically means it's going to come down to the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
The history between these teams this year, TABC beating Frisch here.
The first matchup at end.
First matchup, TABC played one of their better games of the season. And a few weeks ago in Frisch, in a game a lot of people thought TABC was favored in. First played in
both Samet and Coates out. Samet and Coates were not playing that game.
Correct. And Frisch played an excellent all-around game. Looked like they switched up their offense a little bit, maybe running a lot more through their big men. And they really punished TABC inside. So rebounding, Shua, is going to be huge in this game.
Oh, and they got to make sure they don't foul, because these bigs are going to be fouling every play. I mean, the bench only runs so deep.
That's true. That's why, like I said earlier, you got to make the fouls count. All right, Frisch will get the ball here. Down 3. As Mr. Samet stands next to me, as if I'm not going to criticize Zevi because he's next to me. He knows I will. No, Zevi, we love Zevi. Here comes Frisch moving the ball up top. Zakheim, 30 feet away. Swings it around. That's a deep 3. No good, and I'm not sure. Ooh! A very hard foul. Totally clean, but a hard foul as Frisch player shows great sportsmanship helping him up. Yehuda Murwitz taking a hard foul there.
Wow. Yeah, just pop it right back up.
Geez. Thank God, it could be the protective headband that helped him out there.
Oh, yeah. That's why they all have it.
And he looks to be okay. That was a hard foul. Again, anytime you leave your feet, you're susceptible to that. That's why, Shua, you'll rarely see me leave my feet.
Right.
Rarely.
It's also because, well, whatever.
Anyway, moving on. Yoni man inbounding here. TABC up 3. Now, Shua, this gym is packed, and you feel like every basket is huge, which is crazy considering we are.
It's the second quarter just again.
It feels like this game. When this game started, it felt like the fourth quarter of Game 7.
Right, obviously.
Obviously, TABC Frisch means a lot more than just an opening round playoff game. Here's Yoni man. Yoni over to K. K, they're going to call a walk.
Oh.
Was that a travel? You know what?
Definitely nifty, but
it's a high school travel. They won't call that NBA. They won't call it college. Yeshiva League refs, it's almost like they look for it. But they call that both ways.
Nifty move, though. I'd say if he tries that again, he might get away with it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we won't find out. Here goes Zakheim as he tries to sell a foul. Kindler and Zakheim. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Noam Kindler is feisty, to say the least. Here's Frisch moving it around nicely. Corner 3, that's no good. And Frisch missing some open shots here. TABC getting a little bit lucky. If those shots start to fall, they could be in trouble. K, an open 3, no good. Rebounded by Zakheim. Zakheim going the other way. Very little transition as he crosses over Noam, but that's fine. Noam switches right back. As the crowd oohs and ahs, although nothing's happening. Kindler, great defense, forcing Zakheim into a tough shot. Noam with the rebound. Let's see if he looks to push. Noam bringing the ball down court. Noam puts his head down, absorbs contact, does not get a call, and the layup bounces out. Rebounded by Frisch. And here comes Zakheim coming the other way. We get a little bit of pace here, but no points. Zakheim, middle of the paint, swings it around. Number 24. I'm sorry, I am not getting your name. As Krause goes right into K. Ooh!
I don't know about that one.
Well, we never criticize refs here. I'm not going to start now. It's a tough call, but I guess the ref didn't see him set, and I'm okay with that call. Because I don't really have much of a choice either way. Here's Krause at the line. I'm not sure. Billy, you a good free throw shooter? He hit a jump shot before, so you know he's not uncomfortable. So would you know why a lot of big men struggle with free throws?
Because for them, it's less of an angle for them to get in the hoop, right? Shorter guys,
break down the signs for us.
That is not a job for me. I can tell you that.
I'll tell you right now, Krause has a nice stroke. Didn't go in, but he doesn't shoot like a lot of awkward big men.
It looks like the science about how big men are good at shooting is coming into effect.
I think I read something also about the size of their hands, although I don't think that applies to Yeshiva League big men. I think that's talking about like NBA big men.
True that.
All right, Krause looking to hit the second here as Coach FRISCH setting up his defense.
He does.
Neither team has pressed yet. Let's see, that's the ace in the hole here. Both teams can apply pressure. Neither of them have done it. As FRISCH is sitting back in what looks like a 1-3-1.
Trying to force TABC very heavily to the left.
Yes, the way to beat a 1-3-1, you should be able to get corner threes like they almost just got. Here's Zevi. Zevi on a wing. Zevi, one dribble in. Over to Yoni, man. Yoni, one dribble all the way into the basket. It's a tough shot, and that does not fall.
Looked like it was tipped.
It was tipped. I'd love to see TABC drive and kick on a play like that. Here comes Zakheim. Zakheim coming the other way. I mean, we can barely see in here, Shua. It is packed. Here's Zakheim over to number 44, over to Krause. Krause, nice spin move. Beautiful move by Billy Krause. And just like that, it's a tie game. There you go. Starting over again, Shua.
0-0. Not quite, 50-50.
It's a 1-3-1. You got to try to get it to the corners. Here's Yoni. Yoni attacking again. Left-handed layup, and he puts it in. Yoni, man, aggressive to the hoop, and that time found a little opening, and he squeezed it in off the glass.
Did a lot of contact on that one.
Let's see the defense here TABC's in. It looks like also a 1-3-1. Corner three, no good again, as FRISCH can't buy an outside shot. I think TABC is getting a little lucky here. Here's Kindler. Kindler all the way to the basket as he passes it right to the first player. And here comes FRISCH. Back the other way, Zakheim. Corner, another open jump shot, and that one goes right down.
And back and forth.
17 a pop here with under 5 to go in the second. Kindler on the wing, gets it over to Weiss. Weiss to Samet. Samet for three, no good. Rebounded by FRISCH as they look to push the other way. As Noam with great defense as he knocks it away out of bounds.
Way to hustle.
FRISCH fans going nuts. TABC fans a little bit more reserved now. But this game is a seesaw. Here comes FRISCH inbounding to Zakheim. Gets it over to Krause. Ooh, Noam, great defense. As TABC hits the floor. Ooh, I thought that was backcourt, but they call a deflection. Zakheim all the way to the basket. Great pass to Billy Krause, and he blows the layup. Rebounded though by Krause. Ooh, taken away by Weiss. Bedlam, sure.
Not a great sequence for FRISCH over there.
It was a great pass. So, depends how you look at it.
It was.
Here comes, that was a beautiful pass by Max Zakheim. As TABC struggling with this defense here by FRISCH, giving them a little bit of confusion. It looks like a 1-3-1 or 2-3, and it's moving around a lot.
They're forced them left.
Oh, as they turn it over, a bad turnover, and here comes FRISCH the other way. Over to Zakheim. Zakheim, pull up, jump shot, that's no good. Rebound, big rebound by Yehuda Morris. Excellent.
He got
rebound.
Up there.
Yes, he did. Here's Yehuda on the wing. TABC needs to get some good shots.
Great block.
That ball was just blocked out of bounds. Looks like is that a timeout FRISCH, and I think that's a break for TABC. As TABC struggling a little bit on offense here. Let's see if Coach Oz can settle them down. And Shua, against the zone, number one thing you want is a little bit of patience, find the weakness, and exploit it. And you definitely don't need to rush.
I think with the 1-3-1, the corner guys got to step up. Whoever's in the corner has either got to get open and hit a shot or just cut baseline. And whoever is holding the ball up top will definitely get it to them. That's
it. You got a ball fake. FRISCH is looking to jump the passing lanes. A couple of turnovers here. And again, it's a game of runs. TABC jumped out 7-0. FRISCH has fought back. It will go back and forth. That was, people ask me my prediction today. I don't make predictions. They're meaningless. The only thing I said is it will be a game of runs, and the team that can just stay in it and not get flustered will have the best chance. These teams are very even. I'd love to see a best-of-7 series.
That would be great, but I know that TBC is a second-half team, and if they can get a lead after the first half, just be able to play a great second half.
It could be. Yeah, it's true. We always talk about it. We're a great second-half team, but this will be a game of runs, and don't be shocked to see a team jump ahead here and then the other team to fight back. These teams both have great senior leadership, and they're not going to get flustered by a couple of made baskets. As TBC, let's see if they get a good inbounds play. Coach Oz has great inbounds plays under the basket. Judah Morris looking for an inbound, gets it over to Kindler. Kindler gets it over to Ari. Ari, open three, pass it up over to Samet. Samet, pull up, jump shot, rims out. That's a great look though. Yitzi White's great board as he kicks it out to Zevi Samet. Zevi over to Ari. Ari over to Yehuda. Yehuda ball fake. Kindler clapping for it, gets it. Corner three, puts it in! Timeout? Oh, they're going to fix the net.
Kindler was calling it. He was feeling it. Merwis, great pass.
Great look by Yehuda. He saw him. He wanted to draw the defense, and he fed his shooting guard who splashed it. Big shot. Remember that shot, Shua. Remember that shot.
Next in my memory.
Max Zackheim, top of the key. 3:15 to go in the half. Over to Billy. Billy, great look down low. Little high-low action. And I was wondering when we were going to see that. As the big men of Frisch move the ball nicely, and they can tie it up here with a free throw.
Frisch sees that they're not hitting their outside shots, and they get inside. They're doing what works.
Listen, you got two guys that are well over 6 feet, and if they know how to pass to each other.
Great positioning there to get open.
Free throws up, and no good. Rebounded by Yitziwai. So TBC maintains a 1-point lead. Here's Yehuda Merwis. Merwis on the wing. Yitziwai's on the high post. Yehuda, they give him the shot, and he takes it front rim, no good. Rebounded by Frisch. Frisch comes the other way. Over to Zackheim. Zackheim hasn't done a lot of scoring, but he's been facilitating.
Locking him down from shooting, but he's still been able to
defense
thread the needle.
It would have to be in a 2-3, but I mean that's a wide open look. And TABC down 1. All right.
He's proven himself on the pull-ups.
Listen, Coach Oz has to figure it out because a man is a tough matchup for us. They have a big size advantage, so Coach Oz trying to zone it up, and let's see if we can communicate well enough to pick up a man. Here's Yehuda. Yehuda, top of the wing. Yehuda, yo-yo dribble. Yehuda looking for somebody. Gets over to Kindler. Kindler on the wing, and they're going to timeout. It's a good timeout by Coach Oz. He saw it. That's a great timeout, actually. That's not a good timeout.
Frisch has been stopping and preventing TBC from getting the ball to the right side of the court.
That's it. They're forcing them into a corner, and Coach Oz clearly sees that. And again, you want to use your timeout smartly. That's a smart timeout. This is a big 2-14 here, Shua, going into the half. Again, I don't think it means that much who's up at the half. Both these teams.
Plenty of game left.
Neither one of these teams are going to panic, but it's a big 2 minutes here. You don't want, if you're TBC, you don't want to let Frisch get a real sizable lead. And of course, you'd love to take a lead into the half.
Everyone knows getting good rhythm going into the second half can always lead to a great third quarter.
Here's Yitzi Weiss.
Looks like a bit more motion on the TBC offense. Try to break through the Frisch defense.
Here's Yehuda on the wing. Yehuda. A lot of one-on-one right now for TBC. Over to Yoni Man. Yoni attacks Zackheim. Tough shot. That's no good.
Good defense.
And
Good forced.
Here comes Zackheim the other way. Zackheim in the corner. Wide open three. Ooh. It was a lucky miss there for TABC.
They're calling over the back on Frisch.
It's a great box out there. When you don't have size, Shua, you got to box out.
Grit and grind.
Guard. Is that a one-on-one? I can't imagine. It is. It's a one-on-one. I'm shocked that it is already, but we'll take it.
See if the man can convert.
As TABC will head to the line here. I don't realize Frisch had that many fouls. And sure, I don't really have to say that free throws are important, right? Should I say it?
Well, in the JV TABC MTA game last night,
Yeah.
free throws made the difference.
As the only man splashes the first.
Fourth quarter.
21 a pop. Yoni looking to hit the second. Rims in.
Wow.
Friendly rim here at TABC.
Sitting on the rim for a good
Although
2 seconds.
the bounce of the night so far is for Billy Krause. I mean, his went Kawhi Leonard in it. So here goes Zackheim. Zackheim top of the key. Swings it around. Again, Frisch getting great looks. No good. TABC playing with fire here. Unless they know exactly who the shooters are. Here's Yoni Man. Yoni Man coming the other way. Yoni tries to cross over. Almost loses it. And they're going to call a foul on who? They're calling that on Frisch. That's, you know what, I'm going to be honest here. Even as the AD of TABC, I don't love that call. When guys are fighting for a loose ball, you know, it's a playoff game. Come on. Come on.
Man definitely got on the floor there first.
That's true. Should we make a great point?
Great instinct.
First guy to the floor will usually get the call. It's a great point. Yoni, free throw, big.
Wow.
That's big. I'm not gonna jinx him, but that's big. As TABC up 2 now with 1:20 to go. Man at the line.
Wow.
We're not gonna talk about it. As since that timeout, Shua, man, what I tell you, big timeout there.
On defense, they've been able to hold Frisch and turn defense into quick offense.
The game plan clearly is we're not going to let Zackheim get anything easy, and we're going to force the other guys to make shots. And it looks like Frisch is going to hold for 1 here with a minute left. So in that minute, we're going to talk about some of our sponsors. Actually, we don't have any sponsors, but if you're watching this game, you're prepared to have the next 45 seconds of your life wasted. So pull out a safer or something.
If you would like to sponsor,
I can give you a preview of tonight's Democratic debate in Las Vegas, where Mike Bloomberg makes his debut. Should be a very interesting debate, and definitely hope to tune in once this game ends.
Frisch tries to pick up a play, and Kamenetsky goes right with him.
You're trying to do play-by-play of nothing, Shua, and I respect that, but there's nothing happening. Here we go. There's a lot of people yelling right now, the Yeshiva League needs a shot clock, and we probably agree with you. All right, here we go.
15 seconds.
15 seconds left. And the coach not yet giving him the green light. Here we go. Zackheim on a wing against Mois one-on-one. Yehuda, great lockdown defender. Yehuda staying right with him. Zackheim tries to cross him over. Yehuda right with him still. Stays on his feet. Kicks it out. Deep three for Frisch. Not even close. And
Looks like if Mois could have grabbed that rebound, he could have maybe put a half-court shot, but, you know, not complaining. Great defense.
We will be back with you probably for the second half.
All in one place. Yeshiva League Pass.
right, we are back. Second half about to begin. Hold on 1 second. All right. Sure, give us time and score.
24-21 TBC, 8 minutes, right? Start of third.
All right, sure, key to the second half. I'll go first. Make or miss game. I know it's cliche, but both teams getting wide open shots. And I think guys like Ari Kamenetsky, Yuta Merwis, they can hit a couple shots. Ooh, as Evie Salmon travels right out of the gate. And also Dukas and Weinberger for Frisch have been getting pretty good looks. Yes, I figured out the names at halftime. I apologize to those guys if they ever watch this game. Nothing personal. I just didn't know your name right away. You look like really nice guys, though. Weinberger. I feel much better now. Over to Zackheim. Zackheim behind the back. Gets in the corner to Weinberger. Open three. No good. And here comes TBC looking to push. Yehuda. He's got Zevi on the wing. Little show and go as it gets swatted. Ooh, a foul called. Wow. As the Frisch coach is using his hand motions as if to say, huh?
Wow. I mean, that looked like a very, very clean block, but, you know.
We didn't have a good angle.
It's true. Not the refs. We respect the call at all times.
And Yehuda going to the line there. He had Zevi on the wing, but Yehuda saw an opening that he decided to take. Free throw shooting, obviously huge. Every point here is massive. Yehuda at the line. First one up and in.
Frisch's key, definitely just to hit those open shots that they keep on getting. I don't think they hit a single three this game.
That's an interesting thing that you're saying. You might be correct, which is crazy if you think about it. Because they've taken a lot. And a lot of them very good shots. Here's Zackheim as he gets right by. All right, there's the TABC full court trap that Frisch beat pretty easily. Here comes Billy. As TABC going into the teeth of the TABC Storm fan section. Here's Kraus. Kraus. Great defense by Kay, and it's taken away by Samet. Samet looking to push the other way. Zevi dribbles over half court. Zevi over to Kay. Kay dribbles that over to Zevi. Ooh, he can pull that, but he doesn't. Back to Yehuda. Yehuda over to Zevi. Zevi over to Yoni. Yoni on the wing. Yoni pulls up his dribble over to Kay as TBC looks to get a good shot here. As Oz screaming out of play, not sure his team can hear him, as Yoni man takes a pull-up jump shot, and he hits nothing but net. TBC in their trap here looks like a 1-2-2 trap as Frisch.
Just to put on some pressure.
That's true. Frisch beats it. They kick it out, and it works. You know, ooh. As the refs first make a mistaken call, and then they fix it.
Wow. So a trap that didn't seem like it was putting on too much pressure, had enough pressure.
You know, sure, I was just about to say, a lot of times people don't realize that a full court press will sometimes work in its secondary phase, not in a steal, but in forcing a bad pass. And she was pointing out we have a minor injury potentially. That's Mr. Dukas. I don't know if that's a cramp or looks like a whatnot. I think he's got a whatnot. Something going on the bench. We hope he's okay. Yehuda over to Yoni. Yoni picks up his dribble, swings it over to Zevi. Zevi, corner three, that gets blocked as they are doing a great job of challenging shots, Frisch, as Zevi's had a couple of shots blocked tonight. We do not know who number 5 is on Frisch, but he's fast.
Fight.
Thank you. Wait, Fight. Okay, Fight. He's a lefty, I think. And here comes Fight. Fight. Over. We also don't know who number 10 is. I'm sorry. If you know who he is, feel free to text me. Zackheim. Ooh! As he goes 1-on-3.
I don't know about that.
Look, well, we don't question the calls, but if we did.
Oh, the foul was not on Kay. Kay had a massive swat. It was on Merwis.
As interesting call right there. As there's Coach Honig looks to be making his way over here.
It looks like Merwis gave him a little bump. Zackheim threw it up, and Kay swatted out of this world.
The foul was called on. I'm not sure the foul was on.
Oh, they changed to man. Wow, originally called on Merwis. Confusing sequence.
Zackheim puts it in, and Max hasn't scored a lot, but again, being more of a facilitator as TABC is.
Excellent passing.
Yep.
Excellent passing.
He's trusted his teammates so far. It's working out pretty well. Let's see what happens here down the stretch. Zackheim at the line. Second shot is up and back rim. No good, but a Lack of box out leads to a rebound for Frisch. They get, Weinberger in the corner. Weinberger gets it over to number 10. And they're going to call a touch foul on Kay. That is number 3, maybe?
I don't know, but yeah, definitely gotta be careful with the fouls.
42, that's Kay as Yitzi Weiss will check into the game as Coach Oz is riding his seniors here.
That was all because they didn't box out on the free throw.
That's true. They get it into number 10, Zackheim for 3, no good. Great box out by Yitzi Weiss, and they eventually get the rebound. Good job by Yitzi and Zevi combining for that board. Here's Yehuda on the wing. Yehuda, hesitation dribble, gets it over to Yitzi. Yitzi at the free throw line. He likes to spin. There it is. Gets it over to Yehuda. Yehuda, pull-up jump shot. No, doesn't take it. Now he takes it, and he gets a friendly roll. Great patience there by Yehuda Morowitz as TABC up by 7 now. 5:30 to go in the third as the lead stretches to 7. Zackheim top of the key against Yehuda. Yehuda, great defense. Here comes Weinberger. Samet locked in on him. Weinberger gets it over to number 10. Gets it over to Fight over to Zackheim. TABC locked in right now defensively. Crowd getting into it. You feel like this is a big possession. Zackheim out on the wing. Here comes a screen by Crowd. Zackheim for 3. That's short, rebounded by Weiss. Weiss gets it ahead to Morris, and he throws it out of bounds.
Looked a little bit rushed.
He had Zevi on the wing. And timeout first. That's a good timeout by Frisch as he saw a couple of forced threes there by Max. You know, some might say bad shots, but he's the star of this team, and those are shots he can definitely hit. But if you're TABC, I think you're fine with fadeaway 3.
I would definitely agree. Dukas for Frisch looks to be stretching out his leg. Maybe we'll see him check back in.
You're right, Shua. That's a big question mark here.
He's their shooter. He is their shooter.
That's true. I remember when he was on JV. He was knocked down. What's Fight's game? You want to break that down for me?
He's quick. He's quick and aggressive.
No, with a name like Fight, I was trying to avoid that, but you know he's aggressive.
He doesn't have all the size, but he's grit and grind.
Grit and grind. Storm going with Weiss. Barron. Little Ezra Barron showing. Now talk to me about Ezra Barron for a minute.
You know, you see him, he's a little taller and lanky kid, but defensive-wise, he's truly amazing.
Yeah, let's see what we can get.
Fan favorite also.
And let's see what we can get out of him here. As TBC in a little bit of a trap. Let's see if they can get a quick turnover. As they do trap Fight. And he does throw it away. Wow. As the trap works to perfection, Barron comes out as they go offense, defense. Oz coaching like this is the fourth quarter.
I mean, a short stint like that, Barron in for about 4 seconds, but right away has a huge impact.
Here comes the only man.
First defense, not letting TBC go to the right.
Lewis over to Ari. Ari over to Man. Man to the basket. Floater. Gets the friendly roll again. Great move by Yoni Man as TABC pulls out of the press. As Oz using that sort of as a ace in the hole just to switch up pace. The lead now to 9. Zackheim as they're running thumbs up. Let's see if it is thumbs up. Zackheim over to number 10. He's got a mismatch in the post, but great D by Yoni. Zackheim all the way to the basket, lays it up, and in, and the foul. Great finish there by Max Zackheim as he got popped in the head. Not a dirty foul, but definitely a foul. And
happens, part of the game.
And he finishes. That's a huge basket as he stops the bleeding there for Frisch. And a free throw here can cut the lead to only 6. This is the runs we talked about, Shua. I told you. If I'm Frisch here, you just tell your team, hold the fort, keep it within punching distance, and it'll be a game in the fourth. And if you're TBC, obviously you want to have this lead go up. As it's cut now to 6.
Frisch just got slowed up, stay calm. This game is still very close.
Kindler in the game for Ari as Man looks to bring it over half court. Yoni getting a screen from Kindler. Yoni.
Good hard screen.
A good screen. The pass was a little high.
Dukas is back in the game.
All right, we like to see that. We want everyone at full strength, Shua. Here comes Max. Max gets it over half court as a little miscommunication as Dukas was wide open. Gets it over to Fight.
Now they're going thumbs down.
Thumbs up worked, so here comes fight. Kindler reaching, and again, that's just a foul 40 feet away.
Look, he's happy with that foul. He knows he's being aggressive. Doing whatever he can to get that ball.
You want to be careful here because you don't want to put the other team in the bonus here.
TABC with the Syria chance.
It's like one big color war in here.
Oh, baby.
As here comes Zach. Thumbs down again. TABC in a straight man. As Kindler all over fight. They're looking to get a post up here. As Merwis is battling with number 10. He's got him sealed, but Yehuda doing a great job of fighting over him. Zakheim, step back, gets over to fight. As Yitzi Weiss switches on to him. Over to Dukas. Man on Dukas. Yoni, great job. That's a tough shot by Dukas. No good, rebounded by Yitzi Weiss. There's a great defensive possession there for TABC. Let's see if they can score to make it even better. Zevi, corner three, puts it in!
Wow, huge!
34-25. As the score hasn't gone up,
game.
but there it is. I don't know who 22 is on Frisch, but that's
Benheim.
Benheim. Thank you. You're great, Shug.
Poked away.
It's almost stolen there by Yehuda. Zakheim, he's going to go to the hoop here. Pull up floater, and that's a tough shot.
It's a great shot. Wow.
That is is that a righty floater?
Very
Not sure.
impressive.
That was a very nice shot. Here comes Yehuda. Let's see if they can get Zevi another look. Gets it over to Yoni Man as Frisch is in a 1-3-1. Yitzi Weiss as he forces up a tough shot. That doesn't go. And that's a bad foul. TABC.
Tom TABC, I'm trying to get the ball back in Samet's hands. Looks like he's found a stroke.
As Ari Kamenetsky coming into the game for Yehuda Merwis. 2:28 to go. TABC up by 7. I am parched, Shua. You think we can get some complimentary drinks here?
Yeah, I know. Courtesy of our sponsors who are non-existent.
Shua, perm night here in TABC. 8-Time Cat's going to be in this gym.
Wow.
If you think it's loud now, just wait till March 9th.
What time is that at?
9:45. We're going to blow the roof off this place.
Oh, baby.
Open to the entire community. If you're listening or watching now, join us. It's going to be a party. Here comes Frisch. Benheim, as you taught me, over to Dukas. Dukas, top of the key. Frisch calling out the play.
Now it's pointer finger up.
The hand motions are important and allow Jim fight open. Jump shot, and he puts it in with the contact. And TABC got to be careful here. They're almost in the bonus, probably.
That was not a great foul.
And that was a nice play by Frisch. They got an open look, and this is it. This is the run we talked about. If you're TABC, you knew this was coming. You just got to hold the fort. You're up 5 here, 2 minutes to go in the third. A lot of game left. As the game, it's true. The gym keeps getting more and more full.
That's true. I don't know where all these people are coming from.
I don't think the fire marshal would be thrilled. Why are they called a fire marshal?
I don't think we should be focusing on that now.
All right, here's the only man over half court. Up by 4, 2 minutes to go. Great screen by Noam as he gets trucked and he sells the foul. That's a smart move by Noam Kindler.
Wow.
As he got run over by Benheim. You cannot run through a screen, Shua. You must
Especially not Kindler. He's there, he's planting. You're not getting by him.
He's planting and he got planted and foul on Frisch. Noam inbounds it to Yoni Man. Yoni over to Zevi. Zevi very far out. They're not going to give him anything easy. Gets it over to Noam. No, back to Zevi. Yanking it from 3. No good. Rebounded by... Zevi went up with one hand. And Ari Kamenetsky first to the floor, and that will be a jump ball, I assume. Ball going to Frisch.
Yeah.
But great play there by Ari as TABC will get the next jump ball. As he went all-out dive there. Merwis coming back into the game here for Yoni Man. TABC very small here with Yitzi Weiss and Zevi Samet.
Then again for Frisch, Krause is out.
That's true. See, sure, that's why you're here. I made a point that was a good point. until you realize that Billy's off the court. So you're never supposed to correct your partner on air, but I'll let you live. Here's Fight, gets over number 10. TBC got to be careful not to foul. Gets it over in the corner for Fight as Kindler runs right into him as I say that. And that was 2 fouls, 2 shots, I believe. They're giving him 3 shots, I think. I think that was a 2, but.
I don't know how many fouls that is on Kindler, but it's got to be at least 3.
I don't know if they're giving him 2 or 3, but again, you want to aggressively run at the shooter. Shua, little fun fact, your final step when running at the shooter should be a slow one so you don't go into him, and you just want to have your hand up.
You're not shuffle into him.
You must have gone to a basketball camp. No comment.
Eighth grade champion at Shimano.
Oh, look at that flex. This is a 3-shot foul as he misses the second.
TBC was up 9 at one point this quarter. Frisch looking to cut it back down to 2.
Yep, and again, aggression and on defense like that, you got to be careful. This gym is packed, it's loud. Your instinct is to just go all out every play, and you got to be smarter down the stretch. With a team to make fewer mistakes will probably win. This is a big minute 20 right here. Here comes Noam as he gets it over half court. Gets it over to Zevi. Zevi on a wing. Over to Ari. Ari, not an inch of space. Back to Zevi. As TBC looks to be all on the same side of the court. As Zevi finally reverses it over to Noam. Noam back to Zevi. Zevi looks to attack. Pull up 3. Puts it in! An aggressive Zevi Salmon is what you want to see as he puts in the 3 with 50 seconds to go.
TBC up 5. That's what you want to see. You're seeing Salmon in a rhythm.
That's it, and this is big here. Let's see if Frisch holds for 1. Looks like they will as Zackheim, maybe get a 5 count almost. As he gets over to Benheim. Benheim,
yeah.
You corrected me again. Benheim over to Fight.
Looks like TBC's not giving any easy cuts to Frisch.
That's true. Yehuda all over Max, but what you don't want here, Shua, you don't want a cheap foul with yourself in the bonus. Timeout Frisch. Ooh, timeout Frisch. I don't know why he's blowing the whistle like he just threw somebody. Ooh, timeout. I don't know. There was.
I don't know what that was about, but definitely not happy.
A simple blow of the whistle would have done. Instead, he acted like the building was on fire. Timeout Frisch with 23 seconds to go in the quarter.
I think he wanted him to run a play instead of holding it, and they just were holding it.
Right, okay. At this point, if you're Frisch, I think you would like to hold it.
I think at the same time, that you got to start moving something. I mean, you're down. You're not winning, right?
And we do want to wish luck, of course, to the TABC hockey team. Sure, you have an update of score there?
Yeah, I want to see it again.
I don't.
I want to see it again.
23 seconds to go, TABC up. And in the hockey game right now, our thoughts and prayers with the TABC Storm. They are down, looks like down 1-0. So they're right in this game, and let's see if they can pull on. My prediction, that game is a 3-1 victory, TABC.
I would like to see that happen.
All right, sure, this is going to be a big stop right here, or a big basket.
Either way, huge play.
Again, you got to be careful. No ticky-tack fouls. These refs are calling it tight. Here's Yehuda on Merwis. Let's see if that help defense comes. Zackheim. Did I say Yehuda on Merwis? No. Merwis on Zackheim. Zackheim dribbling back and forth. We're under 10 seconds. Crowd counting down in case he wasn't sure. Zevi Sam. Oh, they call that foul.
Sold it well. Wow. Oh, head flop.
That's the next snap that I'm disappointed in that call. But if nothing else, the refs have been consistent in calling it rather tight.
And that sends Zach onto the line. Pretty sure he's going to hit them.
Was that the broadcaster's jinx? We'll see.
Very possible.
I don't have to say how important rebounding is here if there's a miss, but I will say it anyway.
Watch out for number 10 on Frisch.
That's it, and you see why it's already getting low. This is 2 shots, so he looks a little bit intense for a first free throw.
That's how he is. That's how he is.
Oh, maybe it's a 1-on-1. That's my fault. That's my fault. See? Put me on the bench, coach.
Always prepared.
As Zackheim hits the first.
4-point game with 4 seconds left.
And if he hits this, let's see if TBC can get a quick quickly up the court to Samet, although Frisch won't allow that. Zackheim, second free throw, and he puts it right in. Man will try to inbound to Morris. He lets it roll a little, now picks it up. 3, gets it over to Yoni. Yoni, pull up 3 from deep.
Oh! Needs your half-court shot skills.
As he had a couple guys open, Coach I was wondering why he didn't pass it, but that's fine, only a couple seconds there. So we head to the fourth, Shua. Did I call it or did I call it, eh?
This has been exactly what you called, a game of runs. Frisch ending the third quarter on a pretty big run. Cutting the lead down.
And it's like the crowd taking a little bit of a deep breath here as they know they're about to be in for wildness here as the TABC crowd huddled up.
Orange sure knows how to lead the fans. This game's gonna come down.
I like the TABC huddle right now, Shua. It looks very calm, very in control, not a lot of yelling. And again, you can't necessarily learn a lot from that, but I like the composure that team is showing. It's a sign of a well-structured team, and you're going to need that. In a close game like this, like I said, you want to limit your mistakes and execute.
Once again, the key, I believe, is to keep on getting Samet the ball. He's been hot. He's been very hot. He's been hitting his shots. He's in the rhythm. Gotta get it to him.
That's it. Now, Frisch knows it. They are going to do anything they can. That's why I think a lot of his best shots are going to come off of misses and transition. For the defense is set, I'd really look to drive and kick him, get him looks. Once the game slows down, going to be tough to get Zevi good looks, assuming Frisch is playing good defense.
Frisch is going with the big lineup, but Kraus is back in for the first time in a while.
Here comes Ari. Ari been quiet of late, gets over to Yitzi. Ari, I said he was quiet. Here's a 3, and he puts it in!
Wow, way to jinx it.
As he quiets me up. And a huge shot as TABC jumps up by 6.
This could be the start of a run.
Here comes Zackheim. Zackheim on a wing. Gets it over to Kraus against Yoni. Over to Fight. Fight, little mismatch dribble. Oh, that's a walk. That's a walk. Yes, sir.
Great defense. Salmon looking super confident out there.
Again, with these refs and the way they're calling the game, which is fine, they're consistent. You want to have your hands straight up. Don't give the ref any excuse to call you for a foul, especially when I believe your team is in the bonus. Here comes Yoni, TABC up 6.
He resets in every quarter.
I don't think so. Yoni all the way to the hoop, swings it over to Ari. Does he have 2 in him? Yes, he does!
Looks like a foul.
Double trouble! As the senior Ari Kamenetsky with 2 huge threes to start the fourth quarter. As TABC up 9 now. Here goes White. White's great defense on Zach and forces a tough shot. Kraus with a great rebound. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded again by Frisch. No good. Here goes Yitzi. Yitzi over to Yehuda. Yehuda, be smart here.
Lewis. Slow it up.
Lewis over to Man. Man over to Samet. Samet, corner 3. He puts it in! 3 straight threes by the Storm. And they're up 12.
The gym is absolutely absurd right now. It's crazy.
Here comes Zackheim. Zackheim against Morris. Yehuda locked in on him. Yehuda over to number 10. Zackheim, pull up, jump shot. That's good. That was a great screen for Frisch. And a huge shot to sort of slow the bleeding, as we said before. But again, Frisch down 10. TABC 3 for 3 on threes to start this quarter.
You said so perfectly. It's a game of runs. The TABC just won a huge one right there.
Here goes Yoni over to Zevi. Zevi, be careful. That's Zevi on a wing. Zevi all the way to the basket. Floater, no good. That was a tough shot. Rebounded by Frisch. TABC got to be careful here not to waste opportunities. Here comes Zackheim. Zackheim on a wing. Zackheim, another pull-up jump shot. That one's no good. And I thought that went over to the basket, but...
It's like Oz wants them to slow the tempo, to have a nice lead.
See, Yoni's got to get it over half court. He's going incredibly slow. Just cut it over, I think. Here goes Yoni all the way to the basket. Ooh, and he got blocked. Here comes Zackheim the other way with a lot of speed. And that's a foul on Yoni. And that's a 1-on-1.
Running so fast. I don't know if he even man-tripped him.
And that will be a 1-and-1 as Shua You clearly were wrong.
Stand corrected.
As it will be a one-on-one. Five and a half to go here in the fourth. Zakheim at the line, one-on-one. As the gym gets quiet. Boxing out will be big. Frisch has both big men in. Shua. First free throw is right down.
Also with K on the bench, I think there's a chance, don't quote me on this, but I think he might have fouled out.
Really? That would be a quick five for him, but we'll see. Could be Oz just playing Yitzy here, but we'll find out after the game. Zakheim, second free throw up. Looks good, and it is. All right. Frisch scored the last two baskets here after it looked like TBC was going to finally pull away, and Frisch right back in this game here as TBC's running X. Coach Robert Honig calling it out. Yehuda being patient with it. Over to Yoni Mann as Frisch is sitting back in a 1-3-1 here. Yehuda ball fakes, then gets it over to Yoni Mann. Yoni looking for opening, swings it over to Yehuda.
Playing game of volleyball.
That's it. Take your time here against the zone. No reason to rush. Here's Yoni on the wing. Yoni gets it over to Yehuda. He had Zevi in the corner. Didn't see him right away. Swing pass to Ari. Ari in the corner for three. Doesn't take it. Over to Yoni. Yoni all the way to the basket. Left-handed layup. No good. And that is off of Yitzi Weiss. And that will be Frisch ball. As that zone giving TABC a little bit of trouble as they were patient at least. Not a bad shot there by Yoni. But that zone really taking away the three-point shooting.
I think that TABC's offense should wait for Frisch to challenge them. They're letting them get some easy passes. If they're giving you that, take it. No need to rush and take a shot.
I thought they were pretty patient there, but here comes Zakheim. Zakheim against Weiss. Over to fight, pump fake. Gets right into the middle. Pull-up jump shot. No good. Rattles out, but a big rebound. Over to Weinberger. Rims out a three. Rebounded by Zevi Samet. Big rebound. Here comes Zevi the other way. Timeout by TABC.
TABC up 8 with 4 minutes.
Game, like I keep saying, Yeshua, make or miss, and that three by Weinberger looked great out of his hand. If he would have made that, this place would have gone nuts for Frisch and would have only been a 5-point game.
I still think that Frisch has not hit a single three the entire game.
That is a wild stat, and we will verify that.
I think Zakheim may have hit one. Not 100% sure, but no more than one, which is crazy.
It's hard to win a Yeshiva League game without hitting a three. And I have a feeling if Frisch is going to win this game, they will have to hit at least one. As far as TABC goes, their three-point shooting is really the story of this quarter. Ari Kamenetsky with two monsters. Ari loves the corner. He is a tremendous
corner specialist.
That's it. Give me your top NBA three-point specialist from the corner. All right, I'll go one.
PJ Tucker.
Beautiful.
PJ Tucker.
Yeah, not going to beat that.
Knockdown.
I'll give you an old one for some of the dads listening. Shane Battier from back in the day.
Oh, the Knicks, when they were at least okay.
He was on the Knicks.
He. I'm thinking of Steve Novak. I'm sorry.
He's too smart to go to the Knicks.
Sorry, I think of Steve Novak.
Steve Novak, if you're listening, and there's a good chance he's listening, the Knicks miss you. All right, 8-point game, 4 minutes to go in the fourth. As Frisch coach having a conversation with the ref. Seems to be asking him very intensely a question.
The difference between Oz and Frisch's coach is that, look at Oz, I mean,
it's different styles. The coach of Frisch is a very nice guy. He's certainly not scared to talk, but he's just got a smile on his face, which is a good thing. He seems like a really nice guy. Love to get a drink with him one day. Here goes Yoni. Yoni taken by Zakheim. Over to K. K did not foul out, huh?
Back in, I guess they're
Samet off the dribble all the way to the basket. Swings it over to K. K to Merwis. Merwis, smart, to the corner. Zevi pulls it from three. No good. As you got to be careful not to foul. As Frisch gets it over to Zakheim. TBC better get back and get set. Here comes Zakheim. Good defense there by Yehuda as he gets back. Zachheim looking to attack the basket. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Krause. Puts it up, and that's a foul on Kay. And that's probably, let's hope he doesn't get a technical here. You gotta be careful here, Yonatan. That was a tough call, but they're gonna call it, as his hands were up, they have the body moving forward, which is the call. Was it a good call? I have no idea, but the call was made.
I mean, if you don't box out as hard as you can, Krause will get those boards and get to the line.
You gotta do the work beforehand, and he's big and tall, and he's got pretty good hands also. So that was
smooth touch.
3:30 to go here in the fourth.
Any update on the hockey game?
No, just seeing if my wife's texting me. That's what I'm doing. Sorry. Billy at the line. Big shots here. Looking to cut the lead to only 6. First shot up and in. And Krause looking to hit the second, and he does not. Back room rebounded by Noam Kindler. Good box out there by Yehuda. Whew, sure, every possession here. I mean,
man, very calm with it.
Gets it over to Kindler. Interesting line. I like the lineup here by TABC as they are going small. Biggest man on the court for them is Yoni Mann or Kindler. Noam against Billy.
3 forward.
Kindler, we got to be careful with it as they call a foul. That is,
wow.
Again, that's a tight call. You know, when a player picks up his dribble, from the games I've reffed, when a player picks up his dribble, you're allowed a little bit of contact.
Now, what games have you reffed?
4th grade camp.
Yes.
But I'm serious. I put on the uniform and everything.
I'm sure those games are just as good and intense as this one.
I don't ref based on the intensity. I owe it to the game. Here comes Yoni Mann. Yoni bringing it over half court. Ooh, Zachheim, aggressive defense. Oh, and they call a travel there as Zachheim's defense forced the turnover.
Looks like Mann lowered his shoulder, tried to create some separation.
Was that an offensive foul or was that a travel?
That was a
I
travel.
think they called it travel.
He lowered it.
I thought he just lost possession of it, but it didn't look right, and the call was made.
He was trying to drive hard and just lost it.
As both fan bases are standing as they have been all game, you know, it's gotten to drop quieter as everyone's just nervous now. Offensive foul!
Wow.
On fight, drawn by Yehuda Merwitz as he took a pop. Oh, no, what's the call? Yeah, offensive foul. As he chased over the screen, as the ref is showing the coach what he did, but it looked like he was about to elbow the coach right in the chops. Great job.
Impressive, they still got through the pick despite the elbow that was sticking out.
Yehuda has been a dog all game defensively, and I mean that totally in a good way. As right now Weinberger picking up full court pressure on him. Yehuda cramping, seems to be grabbing his leg as a soft inbounds pass almost stolen. And I mean, sure, it really hasn't been a problem all season for this team until now. The turnovers, got to be careful. As Merwitz still grabbing at the back of his leg. Let's see what that is. Here comes Samet. Samet, a little bit of mismatch you would think here against number 10. Goes all the way to the basket. Oh, and he lays it up and in. What a move by Zevi. Here comes Zachheim. Zachheim, first down, 9, 2:40 to go. What a move by Zevi. Zachheim, pull up 3. That's no good. Rebound.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
As again, TABC out of place for the rebound. I thought Yehuda got ball there, but the ref calls foul. There's going to be 2 shots. Hard to see. Call was the call.
And Oz, like the rest of TABC, respects the call.
Yeah, Oz doesn't worry about the reffing. He's more upset that we let him get the rebound. The call was the call, and it's a 9-point game here with 2:36 to go. If anyone listening nearby has a Diet Snapple Peach, you know where to find me.
And he misses. Wow.
It's a big miss free throw.
TBC up 9 with 2:36 left. Every point counts.
Pardon me. As as Dukas and Weinberg are on the line here trying to get this offensive rebound in case there's a miss. Free throws up and good. Rebounded it to Yuta. Here comes the pressure. Frisch is going small here. Looking to trap. Here comes Zevi. Looking to beat it. Zevi crosses over his man. Ooh. As there was a reach-in foul, and they are calling it tight. That time it paid off for Frisch as Zevi was about to attack the rim.
That's the second time in a row Samet has been dribbling through Frisch defense, which has not been able to contain him.
That's it. Zevi in the open court looks excellent right now. Well, it's a mismatch. Coach Oz going small, which really forces Frisch to put a big man on Zevi.
He's got the speed.
As Yehuda gets it into Zevi. Zevi. Oh, I thought he beat his. Oh, he got grabbed, and they do call it. Let's see how many fouls that is on Frisch.
Holding his shoulder after he got whacked.
He's just selling it. TBC inbounding. Let's see how many fouls that is. I think the next one is a one-on-one. Sure, these inbounds have been very tough. TBC got to be careful here. This is a very tough inbound, almost in the corner, not a lot of room. I wouldn't say nervous. Can I use the word apprehensive?
They've been tough, but they're getting it to Salmon, which is exactly what they need to do.
And there comes the foul by
It seems
Dukas.
a little early to be fouling.
I agree. I would try to trap for at least 10, 15 seconds first. I don't think Zevi Salmon's the guy you want to foul also. And, of course, me and my big mouth probably should have said that as he steps to the line. Zevi, of course, coming off a hand injury. He hurt it.
Still not 100%, but playing like he's 100% for sure.
He started out the game slow in the first quarter. A lot of the experts had predicted that, but he's really found his rhythm here in the second half. First free throw. Again, TBC in the bonus. They do not want to foul and make Frisch earn it as Zevi rolls in the first. Again, if he hits this, TBC will go up 10 with 2:26 left. That is nothing in Yeshiva League basketball. There's plenty of time as he hits the second timeout by Oz. I like the timeout, setting up his defense. And again, using your brain here. If you're TABC, you want to be smart and make Frisch hit tough shots as you have a 10-point lead with 2:20 to go in the game.
For TABC, now it's not about winning, it's about not losing, as they just got to keep the lead. And Frisch hasn't hit a three.
Can I analyze what you just said, or should we just let it go?
It's okay. We can forget about that.
No, I think I understand it, but I might need another minute. As the TABC crowd getting a little loud now. The Frisch crowd gotten a little quieter, but that will change with just one Frisch basket. Of course, a lot of TABC fans in DRS tonight rooting on the TABC varsity hockey team, and we wish them the best of luck. We don't really have a score in that game. We don't have a score. Some people are whispering me that DRS may be up 3-1, but we can't confirm that. And even if they are, we're a third period team. We are a third period hockey team, even if we're down.
Definitely. If Frisch wants to come back, they got to start a run right now as time is ticking away.
You feel like this possession is huge, and again, I'm gonna
coming out of the timeout, especially see if they can execute.
Let's see if TABC puts a little. I know it's a little not unconventional, but Oz has done it. A little bit of pressure, even though you're up 10. He likes applying pressure, kills time, and maybe can even get a turnover. Although now he pulls his guys back. Overall, I think the very smart move. Zakheim brings it up. Zakheim gets a screen. Zakheim top of the key. Great defense by Yitzi. Switches on them. Zakheim beats him to the basket anyway, and hits the little floater. Big shot by Max Zakheim. As Zevi gets trapped, got to be careful, and he turns it over. Zakheim had a three, didn't take it over to number 10, lays it up and in. Here we go.
6-point game just like that.
6-point game, you got to beat the full court pressure. Here comes Mois. He can run the baseline. Not sure he knows it. And that's a 5-second count.
Wow.
As that first crowd I told you was quiet is now loud as anything.
I had to say they have to go on a run right now. I had to say it.
Here we go. Here comes Dukas inbounding. Dukas in the corner to Zakheim. Zakheim all the way to the basket, uncontested layup, and he puts it in. That was too easy as the help defense just wasn't there. Here's Yehuda. Timeout, TABC. As the lead is just 4 with 1:47 to go.
In the span of about 25 seconds, they went on a 6-0 run.
Somebody should tell you, you can run the baseline, which would make this inbound pass a lot easier here. A lot of players forget that when against beating a press, the hardest part is the inbound. Off a made basket shoe, you can run that baseline to get a better angle.
That's true.
You did know that, right?
I didn't.
You won 8th grade and know him. Of course you know that.
Lost at 6th grade and 7th grade at the hands of Benny Neuwirth.
Benny Neuwirth, who is now here with the good guys.
We'll do it together.
This game, there's a reason why the gym is packed.
Hey.
4-point game, 1:47 to go.
Frisch got super loud.
As I'm being told, there's a lot of people watching, and you're tuning in for a good one. Here's Salmon. He beats the press himself. Zevi almost got trapped. Gets it over to Noam. Noam smartly doesn't shoot it. Over to Ari. Ari, as they reach in and foul him.
At least 1-1, maybe by now 2 shots.
And, it's only fitting that a game like this will come down to free throw, Shua.
As opposed to the JV game last night, both teams have been hitting their free throws.
It's true. Ari's had a huge fourth quarter, a couple of monster shots and some great defense, and let's see what he can do here at the line. This is a 1-1. Again, TABC cannot afford any ticky-tack fouls. Ari steps to the line, first one's up, and he rattles it in. Big shot by the senior Ari Kamenetsky, looking great in his headband. Okay, maybe looking good in his headband.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can look great.
No, it's a great look. Here we go.
They pull it off. It's tough, but they can do it.
Sure, you want to see me in a headband tomorrow if we win?
You know what? I'd actually love to see it. I think that we got to write that down.
Ari to the line, second free throw up, and nothing but net. Let's go, one stop. Yehuda all over Max. Max gets it over half court. Don't want to foul here. Zakheim gets the screen, goes to the basket, scoops it up. Oh, what a shot. As he is single-handedly keeping him in the game. Zevi gets the inbound and gets fouled. And again, this is about free throws and getting one stop. And, Yehuda's doing a great job on Max. They're setting a screen. And there's just not enough there to stop him as he's been finishing beautifully the last few minutes here in the fourth.
I still don't understand fully why Frisch is fouling right away. They tried trapping maybe 40 seconds ago, and they got some steals and some points right away.
That's an interesting second guess, and who knows what will happen. But if Frisch loses, that's an interesting second guess. Zevi to the line. Zevi puts it up and rattles out. Here we go. Here comes Frisch. Here comes Zakheim.
Zakheim in takeover mode.
Here comes the screen again. You get 2 ice on the switch. Yehuda battling down low. Zakheim, step back, jump shot. No good. Rebounded though by Frisch, knocked out of bounds by TABC. The box out was not there, Shua, and Frisch will retain possession down 4 with 1:10 left. And if you're TABC, you're going to have to live with that shot by Zakheim. I think as long as he's not in the paint, you're going to have to live with it right now.
Frisch has not been hitting any of their outside shots.
As Zakheim gets it over to Fight for 3! Rattles out, rebounded by Frisch! As there's bodies everywhere, Zakheim with the ball, 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Zakheim all the way to the hoop, layup, no good! Rebounded by Ari Kamenetsky, and he's fouled! Oh, a layup that looked halfway down, Shua.
Wow.
Would have cut the game to 2. And a big rebound there by TABC as
Kamenetsky heads to the line. He's probably the guy out there who I want on the line.
the
Very
senior
clutch this quarter.
clutch, nerves of steel. Ari's, if you know him, he's not scared of anything. And he steps to the line. This is a one-on-one, I believe. As you can hear a pin drop here in the gym. First shot's up. And good.
5-point game, 54, not 55.
53-48, 54 seconds to go in the game. Ari to the line. Ari takes the dribble, steadies himself, spins the ball, puts it up, and puts it in. 54-48, 54 seconds to go. Zackheim with the ball. Dribbling up the court, Zackheim gets it over to Weinberger. Weinberger all the way to the basket, lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Weinberger, kicks it out to Zackheim. Here's that three you talked about, no good. Oh, sorry, yes, good. Bounced in, and again, that's a quick foul by Weinberger.
3-point game.
Three-point game, but I would have tried to trap there if I'm Frisch. I wouldn't foul, down 3 with 38 seconds left, but they do. They foul Ari as he will step to the line. That three by Zackheim,
they came over the hump. They finally hit their three, hopefully.
You know, TABC doesn't give us great seats here, and from this angle, it looked like it bounced off the rim. But
got the Billy Krause bounce.
He got the Billy bounce, and it went in.
Timeout.
Better to be lucky than good, as finally a Frisch hit their first three of the game with about 40 seconds to go. So again, let's recap. Game of runs. TABC starts out on top. Frisch fights right back. Frisch then jumps up a little bit. And TABC has made the latest run with all those threes in the fourth, now trying to hold on with only 38 seconds to go, 54-51. Once again, Shua, this gym is packed. Every seat is taken. Forget every seat. There's no standing room. Crowd is spilled off.
They need an announcer's box.
Behind both benches. And it's nice to see a lot of staff here from both schools cheering on their students. I always like to see that.
Also want to give a shout out to TBC TV for making all this happen.
The unsung heroes. You don't hear their voices, you don't see them, but they're the men who make the magic happen. And I was just talking with a parent at halftime. It's a shame one of these teams is going to have to lose because both of these teams are excellent. They are very even. I feel like if these teams play best of 7, it would be a great series.
7 games for sure.
I don't know about 7, but yeah.
I guess, yeah, TBC.
They're just very even. It's a shame one of them will be knocked out in the first round. Here comes Ari to the line. 2 shots. First one front rim, no good. As I don't know if Frisch was trying to ice him, but the timeout before the free throw may have played a role in that. This is a huge shot, Shua, as it makes it a 2-possession game. Ari to the line.
The last 2 free throws.
Here comes Ari. As the Frisch crowd is loud during the free throw. Puts it up and puts it in.
Sinks it. Wow.
Big shot by Ari as they roll the ball. Zackheim. As the clock started erroneously. A mistake there by the clock guy. He's a great guy, though, Dave Reese. The clock mustn't start until the ball has been touched. And,
accidents do happen.
Yehuda's going to pick up full court D here. I like it, but I'm also nervous because you don't want to get called for a body foul here. Put him at the line. Here comes Zackheim. Zackheim goes right to the basket against Morris, puts it up. Great D there by Yoni Man as he stood still and fight foul Salmon. Yoni Man with a great help D as Yehuda forced him baseline, and the ref was not going to bail that out. That's a big stop. But we got plenty of time left, Shua. I don't want to see any celebrating by anyone. It's 30 seconds in this game.
Huge. These are the biggest free throws in the entire game so far.
Zevi puts it up and rattles out.
Wow.
Zevi, the junior, looking to hit a big free throw here. He's had moments this game where he's looked amazing. Again, coming back from a big injury. Second free throw's up and good. As TBC goes up 5, Zackheim with the ball as we're now about 25 seconds left. They're trying to get the ball out of his hand. Don't want to foul. Here comes Zackheim, swings it over to Weinberger. Weinberger for 3, no good. Rebounded by Frisch. Ooh, and they're going to call a foul on Yitzi Weiss.
That was Dukas who shot the 3.
Sorry, the 24 and 44, and they have a similar look-ish.
Always remember to think Hashem.
But why is that? Do you think Hashem when you're losing by 5? You really should. You just don't usually hear it.
That's what separates.
Here we go. First free throw, no good. Ooh, as it was 2 shots. Yitzi Weiss not taking any chances.
That's his competitive nature showing.
That's it. He doesn't care. When in doubt, you go. All right. If there's a miss here, better box out.
19 seconds.
Salmon and Weiss on the box out. That's front rim, and there's no box out. Rebounded by Frisch. Deep 3, and he banks it in! Unbelievable!
They didn't start the clock either. They didn't start the clock. Now, how do you time that?
is having some clock issues here. Shot definitely counted. The question is how much time is left in the game now. He also gave the points to the wrong team. I'm sure they will fix that. Again, nothing heinous there. It's a simple mistake.
Cut it down to a 2-point game.
The pressure's high for everybody as the Frisch crowd going nuts as the scoreboard's wrong. It says 59-51. Don't worry. There you go. 56-54. 15 seconds to go. As Merwitz is allowed to run the baseline here, I don't think he knows it because this will be a tough inbound.
That's 2 threes this quarter for Frisch.
Frisch coach talking to the ref. I wish we would just start this game up right now. Not sure what the discussion is. I don't think they have any timeouts left. Here's Yehuda. Yehuda gets it into Zevi in the corner. Oh, and he saw a foul. It looked like he slipped. Looked like a foul.
They got the clock right this time. They actually started it. It's good.
One of the refs and the Frisch coach have been talking for a long time now.
About the entire game, actually.
I assume it has to do with how much time is left, although I'm not sure. Again, 3 counted and a few seconds went off the clock. I'm not sure what there is to discuss.
TBC up 2 with Samet going to the line. 15 seconds. This is about as good as it gets.
2-point game with 14 seconds to go. This free throw's huge. Both of them. This is 2 shots. First one's in. Well, now that he hit the first, I'll tell you the second one's more important than the first. This would make it
2-possession game.
Very good, Shua. And 14 seconds left. Zevi puts it up. Oh, back rim, but he gets his own rebound. As it goes to Frisch, here comes Zakheim the other way with 10 seconds. Can't allow a 3. Zakheim bringing it back out. Pump fake. Dukas, front rim, rebounded. Anyone's got it over to Zakheim. He doesn't realize the time. He shoots it. Does it count? No good. Yes, the game is over. And TABC hangs on for a 57-54